Hey guys, Jacinth here. So this is part 2 to my manual driving series, and this is how to heel toe downshift without a car. Now to do this, I'm going to use two methods. One, I'm going to show you how heel toe downshifting is actually done, and I'm going to be using BeamNG Drive plus my sim rig setup to show you how that's done. But don't worry, I know what this video is about, and to demonstrate the second part, I'll be using my chair. Just a normal chair. And I'm going to show you how to practice heel toe downshifting without a car, without a driver's license, without anything. This is to develop the muscle memory you need in order to be able to step into a manual car for the first time and pick up heel toe downshifting in a minute. Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate why heel toe downshifting is the best way to downshift. Now, we're going to go through 3 different methods of downshifting. 1 is no rev matching at all. 2 is gas, then brake. And 3 is heel toe downshifting. So let's get to it. So the car I've chosen for this example is the BeamNG equivalent of a Nissan S13. So let's get started. So we're gonna get up to speed a little bit, and what I'm gonna do is completely not use the gas at all to rev match. I am just going to shift to 3rd gear and check. So I'm gonna turn a little bit. And shift. See how the car jerked a little bit back and forth? The reason that the car was so upset by that is because the engine speed and the road speed did not match up. See how I'm going around in 3rd gear at 5,000 RPM around 70 miles an hour? That's the correct configuration. Now if I'm suddenly going to shift to 2nd gear and, well, the car doesn't like that very much. So the reason we have to downshift is to match, we have to rev match is exactly that. We match the engine speed to the speed that the car is going.
The second technique is the shift lock. Notice that Tsuchiya's right foot is not doing the heel and toe move.
So now, let's do a very simple, basic rev match. And this is how most people rev match downshift. So what they'll do is get off the gas, 3rd gear, rev match a little bit, and there you go. And then brake. So that was very slow. But it cannot beat heel toe downshifting, and I'll demonstrate that right now. Now I'm going to shift down to 2nd gear in succession. So notice how I was able to apply the same amount of brake pressure and not upset the car. I'm going to do that again and prepare for a turn. Now let's try that again by just doing regular rev matching. So that method wasn't as fast, clearly. So that's why you want to do heel toe downshifting. Now let's learn how to practice this without a car or a fancy sim rig. Now for these exercises, I'm going to assume you don't have access to a sim rig setup like I do, and instead we're going to move onto a normal chair. Alright, welcome to the chair. As you can see, sim rig's right here, and I'm on a normal table chair that I got from IKEA. The basic idea is to be able to practice the muscle memory needed for heel toe downshifting when you don't have a car. In fact, I used to do this exercise in middle school when I was in the middle of class and I got bored. So now you're looking at my shoes, and there's basically going to be 3 different steps to this. First, we're going to start with side-to-side motion on the ground. Second, move it to the air. And 3rd, pivot back and forth. So the basic idea of a heel toe is you want to be able to put consistent pressure on the brake pedal no matter what position your foot is in. So in order to practice the consistent pressure part, we're going to practice holding our right foot in the same place, in midair. But start off things, let's just stay on the ground. So right now my foot is on the ground. What I'm going to do is just move it from side to side. You want to get used to being able to move your foot over at like that much of an angle, because that's the traditional heel toe. Now there is less traditional heel toes, but that's just the first step. So start practicing doing that. Now, second step is move your foot to the air. Now I'm going to use my left foot to support a little bit more, but as you can see, I'm in the air. Now same thing. Be able to move it around while staying off the ground and stay roughly the same distance. Now if you have trouble with this, I would recommend getting a pen of some kind. For example, I have this pen right here. I'll put my foot on top of it, and I'll practice moving around on that. Now, I would probably recommend a shorter pen. If you have like a stubby pen or something, that'd be ideal. But basically, the idea is to be able to move your foot and keep roughly the same distance off the ground. Now, moving on to the third exercise. This is going to be for less traditional heel-toe downshift setups, and that is the side step method. And to do the side step method, you essentially have to move your foot left to right, like this. So what I recommend is holding your foot off the ground and just move your foot like this while keeping the ball of your foot, which is around this area of your foot right here, which is the soft pad right under your big toe. Just keep that in the middle of the air as if it's on a pivot, and just move it around. Now, if you were able to do all three exercises, once you get into a real car, it's just going to be a matter of knowing how much gas to put in, but you at least develop some of the muscle memory in order to do a heel-toe downshift.